Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Big City Greens Season 1 Episode 27. Yeah, 27. And the first half what I'm doing is called Trailer Trouble, and the second half, which I'm going to be doing later, is called Mansion Madness. Unfortunately, I don't have a clip for Trailer Trouble, which is really unfortunate because it has Nancy in it. Hooray for Nancy. And the second half, I do have a clip for it, Mansion Madness, and that one has Remy in it, which is cool, but no Nancy. So, but I like Remy also. So let's get started with this. Okay. This episode, because I have a meeting at 6, which is like in half an hour. Okay. So we actually start with Nancy inside her trailer. It's like, okay, Nancy, you can do this. You're a mom. Is it okay? What's she doing? She's getting ready for the kids, and she's like, okay, this is your first night with the kids, and I guess Bill and Alice are okay with them spending the night with her. You're actually okay with it because in Uncaged, they were kind of, Alice was completely against it, and Bill was kind of like, oh yeah, I guess you can take them. Now they're good with it. Ever since the Valentine's Day, Alice kind of sort of reconciled with Nancy, sort of. She still kind of doesn't like her, but they have like an understanding. So that's pretty good. So now they're letting Nancy hang out with the kids tonight. Okay, cool. And Nancy, I'm glad that Nancy isn't perfect. She's like, okay, Nancy, I know you're nervous, but you can do this. You can do this. Okay, and Bill honks the horn, and Nancy grabs her umbrella because it's raining. And he's like, oh, hey, Cricket, Tilly, where are you? And Cricket and Tilly in the truck, and say, and he's like, hey, Bill, thank you for letting me spend time with the kids, you have your night planned out? I'm gonna eat an entire hamburger by myself. It's a, well, you kids have fun. And, and Bill, basically drove off, and, they didn't bring any stuff with them, like PJs and stuff, and I'm like, that was kind of I would have brought stuff. Because Nancy lives in a trailer home. Does she have your stuff? I don't think she did. I don't know. But and basically, come on, let's get out of the rain. And they go inside, and it's like, just wait just a second because I want things to be perfect. And when Cricket says, oh, come on, you show us. And say, okay, open your eyes. And the places looks great, even though it's small. It has snacks, there's streamers everywhere. There's even sleeping bags with the name's Cricket and Tilly on it, and there's pizza rolls, and and then Cricket's like, oh my goodness, it's so hot. And and basically, and Nancy's like, are you ready to have the best mom night ever? And he's like, yeah. And then we hear like a noise, and Cricket's like, oh no, an earthquake, protect our pizza rolls. And Nancy's like, oh, don't worry, Cricket, it's probably not earthquake. And it's like, oh no. It's like, well, what is it, Mama? Tilly asks, and you see the motorcycles. And when I saw the motorcycles again, I was like, oh no, it was that one motorcycle person. I'll get to it in a minute. I hate this guy. But you see these motorcycle people, and it's like, oh, it's my old motorcycle gang, Skids. I forgot the other two. And Dan, and you see his face, and they're like, oh, this intimidating guy. And he's like, he has the most annoying voice ever. He's like, oh, hi, Nancy, how's it going? And Skids is like, shut up, Dan. And I kind of like, she has a shaved head. Okay, and she has like an eye patch, and she's wearing like a tank top. I don't know, she kind of looks good. And she's, oh, Nancy, we got beef. And I kind of like the fact that she basically shoved Dan away. Yes, he's annoying. Thank you. Like, ugh. I just don't like to think about Dan. But basically, it's oh, Nancy, we have beef. Like, it's well, what do you want, Skids? It's oh, remember you were part of our biker gang? Yeah, I put that past behind me. I'm being a better mom. I'm with my kids, so please leave. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, we'll leave. Get back to your mom, hey. But we're taking that first. And then Dan's like, oh, sorry, Nancy. Oh, Dan, just get out of here. Ugh. And then Nancy, oh, sorry, Nancy. And he basically, drives off. And then Nancy's like, oh, gosh, dang it, Dan. And then Skid's like, that's what you get for portraying us, Nancy. When you mess with the stingers, you get stung. Ha ha ha. And Skid's basically motorcycles away, along with the other two. It's one green dude with a mustache and a girl that she looked kind of cute, but not be beautiful as Skids. Like, oh my goodness. But I guess she besides muscles, but whatever. And basically and Nancy's like, ugh, like tonight was supposed to be perfect, and now we're stuck in the rain, and which is weird. Their hair is not getting wet, and during the rain, it's not even raining lightly. It's raining kind of hard, so that's kind of like I know it's animation, but still, it's important to me. And then he's like, oh, and then mom, Nancy's like, I'm gonna go get my trailer back. Whoosh, drives off, and I'm like, Nancy, what the heck? And then Cricket and Tilly just waiting, and Nancy's blushing embarrassment. He's like, oh right, my kid. Sounds like, Nancy, I know you're trying to be a better mom, but that gave me like a punch in the gut type of feeling. Oh my goodness. Ugh, don't do that ever again. Oh my goodness. But it's like, oh yeah, my two kids. And then Cricket's like, I guess you have to come with you. And Nancy's like, ooh, I don't know. Being a responsible mom's like, this could be dangerous. And because Skids has like an eye patch. What happened to her eye? Oh my goodness. And Tilly's like, oh, I guess we could stay out here in the rain all alone. And Cricket's like, achoo. And he's like, okay. Nancy's like, okay, enough of that. Get in the motorcycle. We're gonna get the trailer back. And they drive to the, I guess, like the other side of town because it's like not raining there, which like can happen sometimes. And especially big cities, huge. So, and then Tilly basically said, hey, so hey, Mama, what's going on with the Skids person, the motorcycle gang, the singers? What did you do to earn you such a slab of beef? And Nancy's like, oh, my when I was younger, when you kids were like just born, I was part of like the most feared and respected biker gang called the Stingers, and I was their best racer. And and he's like, oh, Nancy, you're so good. And I kind of like Nancy's hairstyle. It's kind of more her hair's over her eye, which is kind of funny. And then Nancy's like, but when you kids were born, I kind of got to thinking about being more responsible, so I gave up that life. And you see her taking off her jacket, putting it in the trash can, kind of very like how Spider-Man in it's spoilers for movies in general, but Spider-Man, in Spider-Man 2, he put his costume in the trash, basically like, I'm done being Spider-Man. And then Scooby-Doo in the Mystery of the Blue Falcon, I think, where Scooby-Doo's basically like, I'm not Dynamite anymore because I messed up and I'm basically like a sham, like I'm not the real Dynamite. Like, why would anyone call me a hero? And he puts his cape and boots and his mask in the trash. So okay, so I saw Scooby-Doo, I saw Spider-Man, now I'm seeing Big City Greens. Kind of like retiring or kind of not being part of something anymore. And then Nancy's like, I gave up that life, and then I wanted to start a little gang of my own. And you see Cricket until his babies. Oh my goodness! And you see Bill with like a beard, sort of. And say, okay, so I guess this is where they were like still married. I'm assuming. I don't know. But to this day, caught up. I still don't know. But and Nancy's like, oh, my past has come to haunt me, and sorry. And basically, at the old Splish factory, basically it's their soda, in Big City. And, they're playing cards, and Skids is arm wrestling that guy with the mustache. Skids wins. Okay. And he's like, yeah, like, he won. And, Dan's like, oh, the pizza rolls are here, oh, so hot. How are they so hot? I don't know. I know it's not a big deal, but, like, how are they so hot? Okay. Anyway, and then and then Dan got hit by a bottle cup. He's an because I forgot before. And he's like, okay, kids, this is the plan. Like, because what Cricket and Tilly said, we want to help. Okay, and Cricket starts shooting bottle caps at everybody. Oh, duck down, and you basically Nancy opens the garage because Craig is making the distraction, and Tilly is like moving like the motorcycle, and he's like it. You say, oh, okay, like move the throttle a little bit, sweetie. Is oh, you have to open your eyes, and she's like, yes, ma'am. and Cricket bottle cap stopped, and they hooked up the motorcycle to the trailer. Cricket jumps down into the motorcycle sidecar. They're about to drive off, but Skids is onto the crane and lifts up the the trailer and gets him out of there. The guy with the mustache and I think grabs and the girl grabs Cricket and Tilly, and Dan grabs Nancy. He's like, "Oh hey Nancy, I still have your microwave. You want it back?" And I'm with Nancy. Just shut up, Dan. Oh my goodness. I know he's trying to be nice, but this isn't a gang about being nice. It's super weird. But how do you even get part of this gang? I don't know. I don't even think I want to know. But and then basically this kid's like, Nancy, this is what you get for betraying us. Is it this trailer? It's mine now. And she grabs like a sledgehammer, and it's like, I can do whatever I want to it. I can sell it. I can burn it. I can melt it. I can smash it into a million pieces. I think I will right now. And you basically, and then and Cricket and Tilly's like, no, that's our mom's home, please. And then just and it's like, stop, double or nothing. And Skid's like, I'm listening. And Nancy's like, a race between you and me. If you win, sorry, if I win, I get to have my trailer back. But if you win, you get to keep my trailer. And Skids basically interrupts her. It's like, okay, Nancy, look, I may have you want revenge on you, but I'm not gonna take your kids. Okay, guess Skids has morals. And Nancy's like, what? No, not my kids, you monster! And my bike. Like, do you have a deal? And Cricket is basically saying, no, Mom, you can't give up your bike. It's one of a kind. And Tilly's like, I felt his power. It must remain in the bloodline. And then Nancy's like, do we have a deal? And Skid's like, ooh, old red. Ugh. Can't pass up a price that good. And then basically have they're on their motorcycles. I like Nancy's motorcycle better than the Skids. Nothing wrong with Skids' bike. It's just I kind of like the red better than, what was it, black? I think Skids' motorcycle. Probably, I don't remember. And then Nancy's like, oh come on Nancy, you can do this. You have to get your trailer back. Got to get Mom and I back on track for the kids. And Skids is like, oh, you better say goodbye to that trailer because it's gonna be mine. Sorry, better say goodbye to that bike of yours because it's gonna be mine now along with the trailer. And then Cricket tries to do back talk. He's like, trash talk. He's like, oh yeah, well, you're gonna see our butt when we pass you to the finish place. And then it's just like, we gotta work in your trash talk, kiddo. Like, that wasn't good. And then the mustache guy, I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. He's like, 1, 2, 3, got it. And then basically they're racing. And Nancy and Cricket and Tilly up at the win. Hooray! And Skids basically kicks the motorcycle. Hey, that's not fair. Oh, he then goes in this street race, and they basically crash. And then and basically, and Cricket's like, oh my goodness, Mom, and oh Tilly, are you okay? And Tilly's like, whew, thank goodness none of us got hurt. And Tilly has a fork in her helmet, and Cricket's like, mm-hmm. And say, oh my goodness, Mom, she's dead. We just got her back and she's dead again. Even though it's been a couple episodes, she did just come back. It's still kind of been early, and it will be definitely been a tremendous loss if we did lose her, but we didn't. And Nancy's like, no, kids, I'm fine. I'm just in these trash bags because I just feel so defeated. I wanted Mom and Dad to be perfect because I was locked in jail for doing like a stupid thing, and I just wanted to make it up to you guys, and I failed. And and Cricket basically moves her arms like, oh, you guys you're so heavy. But I know you have a bunch of adult thoughts flowing through your brain, and that's valid. But everything is on the line. Our mom night, your trailer, your bike, everything is on the line here. And like, we need you to focus, so we need to try, right? And if we don't try, we're just gonna fail. Like, right, Tilly? And Tilly has the fork in the helmet. It's like, Cricket, this fork was in my helmet. And Cricket's like, yeah, that's good, Tilly. I don't really mind that Cricket didn't really worry about the fork. Is one, he needs to convince Nancy quick. or otherwise, Nancy will lose her home and lose her bike. Then what does Nancy have? Because even though Alice and Bill are kind of okay with Nancy now, I don't know if they would let her into their house. I'm not sure if they're okay with it. But they might be, but I'm not sure. So, and also the fork didn't really damage Tilly. It was just in her helmet, so I kind of okay with Cricket just sidelining it. Yeah. But because we need to move quickly. That's why. In other situations, this wouldn't work, but it works here. Until he's like, and the Cricket's like, I'm sorry for yelling in your face, but come on, we need to go. And Cricket telling Nancy's like, I think we can let it slide this time. Come on, let's go. And then, this is probably going to be like miles away from us. We're going to take the train. And and like motorcycle on top of the train. And and basically riding on top of it. Nancy's a criminal, so this is not good, but she did it anyway. And then she basically rides on top of the train, goes over the highway, on the overpass, past Skids, and now they're tied basically. And how did you get here? And they're basically and they're both in the Frogmouth tunnel. And then what was it? Tilly's like, we're not gonna fit. We're too much for you. And it's like, how are we supposed to beat her? And then it's like, what a good mom would do, put her kids first, and kicks like the sidecar off of the bike, and it goes around like Frogmouth tunnel, like around and around, and it's like, no, and they basically win. And the mustache guy's like, winner, you're the Greens. And Nancy and Crickatelli are celebrating, and it's like, oh, you think you're getting trailer back just for doing the stunt? And then the girl is like, hey Nancy, come on, they did one fair and square, let them take their bike and trailer. I haven't seen that great racing in years. And Skids is like, okay, she's right. She's right. I never seen great biking like you, Nancy. Consider the debt off the stingers off your back. And they basically shake hands. Okay. And then Dan talks again. Oh, Nancy, your family's awesome. Which is true. Just don't talk, Dan. I just don't like it. And they basically drive off. And, they're gonna go inside the trailer and say, oh, we got our mom night back. And, the rain stopped, which is nice. And the whole place is trash, which I kind of expected. And even Nancy's like, dragged around town, picked up by a crane. Of course, this thing is a mess. I'm sorry, kids. I want mom night to be perfect, but it's a huge disaster. And then Cricket and Tilly say, are you kidding me, Mom? Like, this was the best mom night ever, because the whole thing is because it was perfect. Mom night wasn't perfect. It's because we spent time with you. And, rescuing your bike, doing a bike race, and being your own biker gang, and they're kind of our friends now. Not really, but kind of. That was awesome. And Nancy's like, oh, you guys mean it? Yeah, we mean it. And you guys are sweet. Come here. And they give a hug, and Cricket tries a pizza roll. And he's like, why are they so hot? Why are they so hot? I don't know. Whatever. And also, I think did he eat from the floor or the pan? I think it was from the pan. I just didn't see. I think it was like cut off. But then the episode ends. Okay. I give this episode a Okay, Dan talking, the rain not making our hair sweat, Nancy kind of abandoning the kids for a second. I know she came back, but still. The pizza roll is still being hot twice. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. I give this episode an 85%. This was a great episode. There's a couple nitpicks. I didn't like Dan's voice. The pizza roll still being hot. Why didn't Bill bring sleeping bags? I guess Nancy had the sleeping bags. Well, what about change of clothes? So did Nancy have that too? They didn't really talk about it. So the sleeping bags were fine, but why didn't Bill bring them change of clothes? So that kind of eh. But a lot of things I loved it. There were a lot of things I loved, but just Bill didn't bring clothes for the children, and Dan's voice, the pizza roll still being hot, and what was it? I think Nancy abandoned the kids for like a second. That was an kind of moment. But other than that, really, this was a great episode. 85%. But yeah, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys later today for Big City Greens Season 1, Episode 27. Yeah, this was Episode 27A called Trailer Trouble, and later today I'll be doing Big City Greens Season 1, Episode 27B called Mansion Madness. Okay, bye.